So soliciting feedback creates psychological safety, but it's obviously not the only thing. We also need to align, set the stage on, is feedback something that's important to us, something that we want to be doing on a regular basis, and our leaders doing that on a regular basis. So soliciting it is the most powerful thing. When we give it, feedback is part of what makes a great leader is making a great teacher and teaching what these things are. So feedback is something that a lot of people are afraid of, or they might think of as something that only incompetent people get feedback or need feedback. The competent people don't need or get feedback. So we need to change how people think about what these things are, right? And that involves, again, like regular communication. But feedback is a way for us to learn about what's in our mind, what effect we're having on other people. And so when I'm giving feedback, an approach that I like to take, which is described, I learned this in graduate school from the professors that wrote a book called Connect. They're David Bradford and Carol Robin. And what I learned from them is that when we're giving feedback, we want to focus on what we know, which is the behaviors that are observable, that are objective, and how those behaviors affected me, or like what effect is having on me, as opposed to like making assumptions about what's in other people's heads. Often we say, you're trying to hurt me, or you're trying to do this, or why are you feeling X? And often we're making assumptions that are often wrong. And so when we say, hey, why did you try to do this? And you didn't try to do that, then people tend to react defensively, right? And so if we just focus on the observable behavior and what effect that has, that is a much safer way to go about the conversation, and to be curious about how is that landing for you? How do you see it? So that we're not giving feedback from a know-it-all. We are the judges of what's good and what's bad, but here's what I'm seeing. What are you seeing? And am I doing something that's getting in the way? Like, so it's a conversation. And similarly with receiving it, again, like receiving it as information that is true to the other person. And that's always helpful. Like, for me to know what you're thinking is always going to be helpful to me. Maybe what you're saying is not something that's going to resonate with me. Maybe it's not something that I'm going to act upon, because I might be hearing different things from other people, or you might not know certain things that are important in the situation. So I might not need to act upon the feedback, but you're giving me a gift by sharing what's in your mind. And so I need to hear it. Not react right away is often helpful, and just kind of thank you for this. You took a risk in sharing something that was in your mind, and I really appreciate that, because then I was able to see more about what you're thinking, and that makes me stronger.